Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic. Hi Lee, I see you got to live stream tomorrow night, which I'll give a shout out again later on. You can see I've given you your moderator privileges back. So I'll wait till a few more people turn up. I have a new camera angle just here. So this is now on my desk, this camera. Let me just move that out of the way. So this is now directly on my desk. It's on a magic arm thingy. And then we still got this view here. So I'll try to have both in. I think that looked quite nice. But then you can also see my stream deck. So I'll give it a few more minutes for people to turn up. I know Damien said he's most probably working today. I know Anthony is most probably working at the moment. I know David is normally not here till about 10 past. So I might quickly run through the instructions, then I can at least get something done. So that should be PC. Let me just double check that. Yep, that is PC. So at the moment we're doing well. We're over halfway through on this. We've done that bit. We've used most of that card, I think. I've been getting confused with those bits. This is the important one. Let's see how I can zoom in. I can't remember how to. So we've done the tower, we've done the nave, and we just need to stick the chantry on. Then we're going to be working on the north or south aisle today. So we built the tower. We put the buildings in the tower. We put some bits in the lower tower. We stuck a thingy on. We then built the nave, and we got the chantry and altar, which we just need to stick on, and then it starts on the aisles. And then finally we have the doors and tower detail and the lichen gate. So I'm wanting to start off here, and then we'll get one side of that done today, so maybe two. So if I go back to camera 2, I can then minimize that. See who else we have. Hi Nick Foster, good to have you there. Haven't seen you for a while. So press that button there. So what else has been happening? Oh yeah, big one, really big one. We got a nice extra thing for this year's revel from Hornby. This lovely wagon. I sent a letter to them, and they have given me this lovely wagon, which I'm putting in for our raffle. Also, they're going to be promoting my Christmas raffle charity thing on their social media, which is absolutely amazing. So I was not expecting anything from Hornby, so they're absolutely amazing. And if anyone from Hornby is out there, I absolutely love you. And if any other companies want to send anything in for my raffle, there's my contact details on my YouTube page. So just contact me and I'll tell you how to send things to me. But I was never expecting this from Hornby. Hornby, you're amazing. Notch, you're amazing. So I'm really pleased with that. So that will be available worldwide. So it's just a Notch calendar which is too big to ship around the world. So we've got 5 of us here now. I brought out another toy today. My hot glue gun. I'll plug it in so that we can stick the end on without too much problems. So how's everyone's been doing? Have anyone got any good Amazon bargains? And so about that noise, I've been getting a few Amazon bits, some bits from Amazon. I've got myself a range of these which are magic arms. I got this one, the one that the camera's on, and then another one which is coming. And the nice thing with this is you undo it and you can put it at whatever angle you want. And then there's a clamp which is clamping it onto the side of the table, and this just screws into the bottom of your camera. So this is a really nice piece of kit. And then I joined the dark side and got myself Amazon Echo, which let me to do something clever like turning this light off. So if I was to say just so that people with Amazon Echoes don't accidentally get their things activated, when it have finished starting up, turn off the mic, I can say, Alexis, can you turn off the desk light please? And once you have finished waking up, Alexis, can you turn off the desk light please? That should turn off this light, but I'm not sure what she's doing. Alexis, can you turn off the desk light please? Alexis, can you turn off the desk light please?
Okay.
There we go, I can turn it off, and then I can do, Alexis, can you turn on the desk light please? She will turn it on eventually. Alexis, can you turn on the desk light please?
Okay.
And that will turn on in a second. Or I can just press a button. Hi Jackie. So this is just playing with 4 at the moment, but when I go and get the railway room, I'm going to have the plugs out of reach at times, so I'm going to have several of the smart plugs set up so that I can just turn things on and off. So we've now got 6 of them. It was working quicker, but when it going to get hidden underneath the layout, it will be quicker. Also, I accidentally turned her off. So let's go and get on with the building. So the hot glue gun will be heating up. So the first job will be sticking that onto there like so. And I really got everything in the wrong position today. Let me just... Hi David. Let me just try having a bit of a move around. There we go. So good to have everyone there. The hot glue gun is getting hot. As well as hot glue gun, I will be using the glue as well, just to back everything up. And we're doing pretty well today. So I got to a weekend of daytime back at uni. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that's going to be so nice to see my friends again. So make sure I don't have anything underneath. Check that the glue is going nicely, which it is. Start off with a bit of glue along both sides. So, anything interesting happening out there? Anfield Road have got to live stream tomorrow. I can't remember what time it was. I told in that time put it on there. So Lee, if you want to quickly put up what time the stream is. And that will be your promotion for that. So that sits back there for the rest of the stream, and I can plug the hot glue gun for the time being. So what have I been doing? Oh, I found a really lovely YouTube channel, Minimalist, which is about a pair who are travelling around the canal network. As I like the canals, they're interesting, they're an important bit of our past. Cheers, Jackie. Okay, that's the wrong page of the instructions. And the correct page is down at the bottom. So, nope, that's the wrong instructions completely. Aha, that's the correct page of instructions. So we've stuck that on. And I now got several windows to make. So we're going to start off making windows. I'm going to work on one aisle and then do the other aisle. So let's find the windows. Yeah, so Lee have his stream tomorrow. Anthony will be streaming on Friday normally. Again, I got to say a real big thank you to Hornby and Notch for their support with my Christmas project. When we come to the end of the stream, I'll show you the wagon they have sent me, which is going into the stream. 7, yep, that's the time. I was just having a quick look around earlier and saw that he was around, so I thought promote him. So just working this one out. So this is the south side, so I'm going to work on the south aisle. I'll go to that camera for the time being. So what has been happening? Aqua Rail have been doing research on another loco. And again, I can't cut in the lines. I'm never good at cutting in the lines. Sorry, Knit Fortress. I know I always get your name wrong. So yeah, sorry, Nick. Mum will come up in a minute to tell me off. Okay, so 2 of these windows. So, what's everyone else been up to? I'm really looking forward to getting back to uni. It's been 7, 8 months. I just hope Boris doesn't do anything stupid in the next few weeks. So we've got inner and outer walls. I'll just put these 2 on the side. So we're working on that side. Yeah, Mum's good. she's most probably watching. So that goes there. And take that out. RJ94. I'll be half a second. Everyone just keep on chatting there. Back in half a second. Hi, Mum. What is Nick's last name? Ford. Okay. Okay, so back on that. So about that. Yeah, got to agree, living on a narrowboat really appealed to me. And Nick, it's Fort. I do apologise, I just had to chat with Mum how to say her name properly. I shouldn't have an excuse, so I won't have an excuse. So this got more windows than that have. Oh well, I'll just keep on working on windows. So that's Mum. Yeah, I'd love to live on a narrowboat. That sounds like an ideal world. Just travelling around everywhere and seeing everything. So that goes up there. So we got windows. We got windows. We got more windows. We got more windows. And we got more windows. I just need to find the last bit of the windows. So if I move this over here, and I can find the windows, large aisle windows. All my windows are organised, honestly. So large aisle windows. So just large aisle windows go on that. Aha, so that's where about my problem was. I didn't bother to read the instructions good enough. So there's two windows at the end. And then everything else go down. Higher Taff Valley Railway. So yep, let's start gluing stuff together. So yeah, if I won for lottery, I would definitely travel the country by narrowboat, trying to go up and down every bit of water. As for waterways was very important to the country. Okay, so stick that one up there. And the history of the waterway was, if it wasn't for the waterways, we wouldn't have developed how we have. So there are several people I'm watching on YouTube who travel for waterway networks. There's Minimalist, there's who else? Yeah, the Navy started building for waterways. Minimalist and Cruising for Cut are the two channels I watch. They're both absolutely amazing. Am I in frame? Yes, I am in frame. The sad thing I see with the waterways is when they go and get neglected and forgotten about. But they're just amazing watching people travelling on. When we have moved, I'm looking forward to actually finding some waterways and just wandering along them. I have a fascination with water. We have a lake just about a 5-10 minute walk away from us, and I love watching it. Yeah, it's just lovely watching for channels. I actually had to look at my YouTube watching channel, my YouTube watching, what channels I actually watch. Oh, that could be quite amazing as well. Our previous neighbours, they got they had a narrow boat. No, they had a camper van and went travelling around Europe. I don't watch Silver Thoughts. I do watch Cruising for Cut. I didn't know about Country House Gent. I just watch for things with personality. That said to leave a cap underneath. Let's say that's the wrong one. So it want to be like that. Just trying to work out the instructions here. That's about what it's saying. Yeah, I watch him as well. At times I think he's pushing the limits sometimes with the things he does, but again, he got personality. He's a person, not out making for videos for the sake of making for videos. I like the channels which are just personal. What was that email? That was something had been dispatched. But I have an interest in the history of a country and what's made it. It's amazing. And I think our history is something we shouldn't be ashamed of. We've got to remember why we're here. We also need to understand about the history. As at the moment, if we had a better understanding of the history, a lot of the problems that's going on at the moment wouldn't be. But there are problems out there. Just get out for the thing. I could definitely see the appeal of selling the house and moving on to the canals. If I won the lottery, I would give everything up and just live on the canal, blogging about it. So you lot actually got a better thing. Yeah, I think we people need to understand the history. I think whereas there's statues where people have done something wrong, there should be a plaque in front of it explaining what they did. But I do not support taking down statues. I do not support anything which is damaging our past. We learn from our past, we learn from our mistakes. Let's face it, if we didn't learn from our mistakes, I would have learned by now not to touch a hot bit of a hot glue gun. But I learned from the mistake. Everyone has their good side and the bad sides. You see the fun Richard building model railways. You don't see the grumpy what's-it who can be quite foul at times. But I also think at the moment not everybody's views are being heard. And I think the media have a lot to play with that. And if I do that, you can actually see what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to put a few little splodges of hot glue in the wrong places so that I can then just put everything in as it should be. So I'm not using the hot glue as a permanent bond, I'm using it as a short-term bond. And then I realise that they're in the wrong places and sort it out. So sticking this window in. And that's quite nice. Yeah, you do have a good point there, Tef Valley. Tef Valley, what's your name? As that will make my life easier. I know I'm useless with names, but I'm trying to learn them. David. Tef Valley with David William. If I've read the end of it, I wouldn't have done that. So our history is important. Our history at times isn't something to be proud about, but our history is something that we should acknowledge, respect and inform people on. One of my favourite bits of history, and if I had a time machine I would go back and travel to it, is the Industrial Revolution, as that's when everything changed. As a country, we created the future. Okay, I need to find my little pots of stuff and find my scissors. I just made a little mistake that I have stuck glues in the corner, so I'm just cutting the corner off. Yeah, you have a very good point there. We have to learn from our past. One of my favourite places to visit when I was younger was Quarry Bank Mill in Manchester. Yeah, Brunel, he was amazing. And to think of the amount of work that was done by hand, building everything. that need a quick snip off the bottom. There's a film about Brunel, which they had on play at university in the what do you call it, in the not art room, in the exhibition space, which was very interesting. I can't remember the name of it, but we have so much history. This country is made up with history, and not all of our history is good. Not all of our history is bad either. I think Brunel was an amazing man, but again, you could look at him and find his mistakes. Let's face it, even modern history, there has been some big mistakes. So hot glue or normal glue for this? I think I might do hot glue to start off with and then put normal glue underneath. So what do people think of this camera angle? I'll go to that camera angle for a bit. So if I put some glue on for inside, have board saying welcome to Salisbury and every yes, I don't actually know how Brunel died. But I think one of the things we can do is hold our representatives we need to hold our representatives to account. If we feel they're doing something wrong, we should say to them. I know that at the moment we're in a different world, but still, every single MP have been voted there. They're representing people. Every member of your local council is representing the local people. So if you don't like what's being done, we should be able to go up to them and say, hey, that isn't right. Why did you do that? So I'm going to leave this build here. We can stick that on next week. Hi Simon D, nice to have you here. So as I was saying earlier, we all know Notch last week sent me that lovely advent calendar for my giveaway, and then I had a contact from Hornby the other day, and they have sent me this for our giveaway. So just so that people know, I will be unboxing this over Christmas and putting it back. Then we're going to send it on to whoever win it. So I got to say a really big thank you to Hornby, and a real big thank you to Notch. So as we all know, on the 1st of December I'll be having a live stream every day. I'm looking at 8:30. Running along with it will also be raising money for for teenage and young person cancer unit at the Royal Surrey Hospital in Guildford, as they were the people who treated my brother when he was suffering. So I'm not quite sure how it's all going to be working this year, but we're going to be doing fundraising and giveaway. So I'm still working out everything, how everything is, but Hornby, they've been amazing. They have sent me this. They also sent me a few other bits for me, which I'm going to keep most probably. But Hornby and Notch, they're absolutely amazing. So I received this from Hornby, and this will be given away. Plus, they'll be promoting my live streams on their social media, so that's going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm going to run through the instructions again. If anybody wants to promote the live streams or video which are coming up in the next week, you can do in the next few minutes. I know we got Lee 7 o'clock tomorrow. I know we got Anthony at about 8:30 on Friday. He's Anthony for Train Outsider. And anybody else who have who do live streams or videos, yes, I need to press the correct button. Promote yourself now. So we're doing well with the instructions. We used all that sheet. Excuse me, we're halfway through that sheet. We've done the tower, nave and altar. We just done the south aisle, which just needs to be glued on. So that's the tower, that's the nave, that's sticking the nave on, and then the altar, and then we just done the south aisle. I just need to stick those bits on, which I'll do once it's connected. So if I go to that button there, I can say my goodbye. So Tefeli have a live stream. Chris have a live stream. I'm not sure where he is today. That's 3 o'clock. Chris Heritage. So thank you everybody for being here. Saturday is going to be a video. I'm not sure what the video is. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for being here. Richard.